Hello children. Now I am going to explain you how to combine sentences using in spite of. In spite of, it is a preposition. Suggests the idea of contrast. Two opposing ideas or two opposing statements can be joined using this in spite of. Just we have to follow two rules here. First one, given two sentences. In that given two sentences, we have to find out which is the base statement, means which comes first. We have to find out the base statement which comes first. In that sentence, we have to place in spite of. After finding out the base statement or base sentence, we have to place the word in spite of in that sentence. Okay. Next one, subject change. Here given two sentences, we have to find out whether the subjects are same or different. In the two sentences, definitely we have two subjects. First we have to find out if the subjects are same or different. If the subjects are same, in the two sentences, subjects are same, we have to remove the subject from the base sentence. After finding out if the subjects are same means we have to remove the subject from the base sentence. Second, if the subjects are different, if the subjects are different in the two sentences, we have to change the subject in the base sentence to its possessive form. If the subjects are different in the two sentences, what we have to do, we have to change the subject in the base sentence to its possessive form. Possessive form means she, ki, her, he, ki, his, like that ones. Next, verb or adjective in the base sentence. Definitely we have verb or adjective in the base sentence. We have to change that one into its noun form. In the base sentence, verb or adjective will be there. We have to change that one into its noun form. If we follow these three, means first we have to find out the base sentence. There we have to keep the in spite of. After that, the subject change. If the two subjects are same means we have to remove one subject from the base sentence. If the subjects are different, we have to change the subject in the base sentence to its possessive form. After that, verb or adjective in that base sentence, we have to change that verb and adjective into its noun form. If we follow these three rules, we can simply combine sentences using in spite of. Here I am giving you some examples using the rules. First one, he worked hard. He failed. In the two sentences, the first one, he worked hard. After that, he failed. So our base sentence is he worked hard. So we have to keep an arrow in spite of, right? We have to write there in spite of. Next, we have to go with the subject. Here, he subject in this sentence. And in the next sentence also, he is there. So we have to remove the subject in the base sentence. So we will remove this one. After that, we have to go with the verb. Here, worked hard. Verb is there. So we have to change that one as the noun form. Worked hard. Verb plus adjective. Here we have to change that one as a noun form. Hard work. In spite of hard work, comma, he failed. Or an alternative is there. Here we changed this one as noun form. Instead of that one, gerund means verb plus ing form. If we change like that also, we can add. In spite of hard working, he failed. Okay. Second one, I did not attend the party. She invited me. Here in these two sentences, the first one is she invited me. After that, I did not attend the party. So our base sentence is she invited me. So we have to keep in spite of there only. After that, subject. Here she is there. In this sentence, subject she. In this first sentence, subject I. So different subjects. So we have to change this she into its possessive form. She possessive form her. Okay. In spite of her. Next we have to go with the verb. Invited. Invited verb. So the noun form is invitation. So our sentence, I did not attend the party in spite of her invitation to me. Or I did not attend the party in spite of her inviting me. ing form, verb plus ing form plus me. Okay. Now third one. She went to office. She was ill. Here the base sentence is she was ill. That's why she didn't went to office. So our base sentence, she was ill. Here in spite of. Next here she. Here also she is there. So we have to remove she from the base sentence. Next verb. Here ill adjective is there. So it's noun form illness. So our sentence, she went to office in spite of illness. Or here was is there. Was means be form. Next in alternative sentence we can write like this. She went to office in spite of being ill. Okay. Last one. He misbehaved. The teacher did not punish him. Here first base sentence, he misbehaved. Second one, the teacher did not punish him. So base sentence is this. So we have to write in spite of. Next subject, here he is there. In the second sentence, the teacher is there. So we have to change the subject in this one to its possessive form. So he, possessive form, his. Next misbehaved, verb. So noun form, misbehavior. Then our sentence, in spite of his misbehavior, the teacher did not punish him. Or otherwise, in spite of his misbehaving, Jaran, the teacher did not punish him. Hope you understand well.